Hey everybody, Karen from Ask the Spirit Guides. I hope you're doing well today. So we're going to do something a little different today. We are going to access the Blue Moon energy and ask the Lead Team Collective for messages. I have very specific questions that we're going to ask the Lead Team Collective through Oracle decks. Okay, so we are going to ask, and there is a reason why these questions, because they have to do with this blue moon. It's actually called a micromoon. It is happening today, May 31st. So even if you're watching this tomorrow or the next day, I think the energy will still be activated. Okay, so I'm guessing. I don't know that for sure. I'm not an expert in this, but I'm going to tell you, we have 5 questions. We're going to utilize an oracle deck or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. I don't know. I'm going to ask the lead team what they want to do, which decks they want to give us the messages from. But let me tell you, I'm going to tell you what the 5 questions are, and then we're going to talk about this blue moon, micromoon, and then you'll understand why we're going to ask those specific questions. All right. So you are going to get some input, including myself. I'm going to get my own input for this energy. Okay. So we're going to ask the lead team, what would you like us to see from a higher perspective right now? Okay. That's one question. We're going to get a message through an oracle on what they would like us to see from a higher perspective. We're going to ask, what are we being asked to release? What new understanding is trying to emerge? What would help us move forward with greater wisdom and understanding? And what additional message related to the micromoon energy would most help us at this time? Okay, so I will put this whole transcript actually with those 5 questions in the description. So if you want to print those out or write them down, then when we pull, so you can go ahead and do that right now. And then when I pull the oracle messages, you can get the message specific to you based on whatever it is, however you interpret the card. Okay. And maybe write some things down for yourself. Okay. So the blue micromoon facts. This is fascinating. We are having a full moon today, May 31st, 2026. This is a blue moon because it is the second full moon in the month of May. I don't think it's actually blue, but they call it a blue moon because it is the second full moon in the month. All right. It is also a micromoon because the moon is near its farthest point from Earth. So they call it the micromoon. The moon will appear slightly smaller and dimmer than a typical full moon. The blue moon plus micromoon combination is considered rare and is not expected to occur again until 2053. So I don't know how many of us, maybe many of us, will have already transitioned to another place and have, ended our visit in this current incarnation on Earth by 2053. So I thought, why not pay attention to this? Because it's pretty cool that it's rare and is not expected to occur until 2053 again. So let's tap into this. Okay, so what astrologers are saying is blue moons are often viewed as a second chance to revisit something before moving on. These have to do with the questions we're asking, okay? So blue moons are a second chance to revisit something before moving on. So let's revisit it and then move on, all right? Full moons are associated with completion, awareness, illumination, and seeing what has previously hidden. Micromoons are associated with stepping back and seeing the bigger picture, which is our first question, right? What would you like us to see from a higher perspective, basically a bigger picture? So there are Sagittarius themes going on right now as well. Looking for truth beyond surface appearances, questioning old beliefs, expanding your worldview, seeking wisdom instead of certainty. I think that's really important right now, seeking wisdom instead of certainty. I've kind of shifted I really feel that right now, that shift in me. Just that sentence alone. I'm way more interested, at least today, on wisdom more than certainty, which is kind of interesting. Being willing to learn something new, letting go of stories that no longer fit, finding meaning through a broader perspective, and moving beyond fear and limitations. That's what's all being asked of us right now. Okay, so I'm going to say the prayer, and then I'm going to ask the lead team each time we ask one of those questions what deck they want to use. So I might be up and down, getting the decks, but I'll pause so you don't have to watch me go up and down. Okay, I close my aura to all but my higher self, the God consciousness, my guides, guardians, the lead team collective, and those of the highest and purest light who are here for our highest good. I ask Archangel Michael to surround this space, including your space and our community, with protection, and escort all energies not of the highest and purest light into the light. May only truth, clarity, wisdom, and guidance for the highest good be present in our lives now and forever. And so it is. So lead team, hello. My dryer's going off. It's always running. Okay, lead team. How you doing today? Thanks for being here. I've already done the law of challenge, you guys, so I'm not going to do that again. I know that all beings present right now are of the highest and purest light, so we're good to go. Okay, lead team. So we've got questions that we would like answers to. Utilizing the Blue Moon and Micromoon and Sagittarius themes that we just discussed. Are you on board with that? Yes? Okay. So I'm going to ask them then now I've got 75 different oracle decks here, many of which have come from you lovely people. So, lead team, we would like to know, what would you like us to see from a higher perspective? What oracle do you want me? Oh, these just kind of reverse. That's interesting. Oh, inner child oracle. Oh. So what would you like us to see from a higher perspective? Which deck do you want me to use for that? Let me ask them, actually. Maybe they'll want to use the same deck for all of them, which would be fine for me. Lead team, you see my 5 questions that we have in front of me? Yes. Do you want to use the same oracle deck for all 5 questions? No. Okay. Do you have 5 different oracle decks you want to use? Yes. Okay, well, I'm going to do this, you guys. I'm going to go, I'm going to shut down. I'm going to pause. I'm going to get the 5. Well, I don't know. Do you guys like to see that? I don't know. All right. I'll just keep going. I'm going to get the 5 all together though, and then I'll get those and we'll get moving. Okay. So did you, lead team, 2 of those cards reversed themselves. Did you want me to use one of those for the first question? Yes. Do you want me to use inner child? Okay. Inner child oracle. Or do you want me to use crystals for beginners deck? No. Okay. All right. So inner child for the first question. Interesting. Yeah, I guess this is more fun doing it together. Okay. So lead team, the next question we have is, what are we being asked to release? Oh, those just popped right out. Okay. I've got 2 decks here. Let's see if one of them is the Did you want to use one of those? Okay, did you want to use the enchanted map? No, wait till you hear this one, you guys. Remember, the question is, what are we being asked to release? Do you want me to use the language of letting go? Yes, okay. What are we being asked to release? Okay, so this will be for the second question. Okay, so lead team, the next question is, what new understanding is trying to emerge right now? What new understanding is trying to emerge? Those just kind of felt funny. Nothing really popped. So like this one, I even tried having a hard time putting it back in. Let me see. I've got 5 here. Let's see if one of those. Did you want me to use one of these 5? Yes. Do you want me to use Angel Tarot cards? No. Wild Mystic Oracle? No. Notes from the Universe? Oh, yes. Self-care wisdom? No. Cosmic energy? No. Okay. So notes from the universe for that next one. Okay. So lead team, we now would like to ask, what would help us move forward with greater wisdom and understanding? What would help us move forward with greater wisdom and understanding? That's Seasons of the Witch. That one pops up all the time. They don't choose it though. Okay, these just fell. Oh, this one just fell right out of there. Believe in your own magic. Let's see if that's the one they wanted. One on top too is angelic activation. So do you want to use any of those? Yes. Do you want to use believe in your own magic? Yes. Okay. All right. So believe in your own magic. And okay, so lead team, last question. What additional message related to the micromoon energy would most help us at this time? What additional message related to the micromoon energy would most help us at this time? Anything? I did grab 2 of them. Okay. Oh, funny. That's interesting. These 2 got pulled together. Dragon Oracle and Unicorns. These are both from Diana Cooper, so that's interesting that those got pulled together. There's that Angel Tarot again. Okay, did you want to use one of these decks? Yes. Do you want to use the Magic of Unicorns? Oh, yes. Do you want to use Dragon Oracle? Oh, you want to use both. I guess that's good that I asked. Do you want to use the 4 Agreements? No. The Akashic Tarot? No. Angel Tarot. Okay, so you want to use both unicorns and dragons. Isn't that interesting? Because both of those, like I said, they got pulled together. They came out together. So, okay, so I guess I'll have to use 6 of them. All right, I am now going to pause you as I go get the decks, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I left my cabinet open for those of you who have not seen it before. Those are all my Oracle decks. And they're in alpha order, which I didn't do for a very long time. And that was a mistake. So one day I was like, I have got to do something here because I couldn't find anything. So it made so much more sense to put it in alpha order. Okay, so and just a reminder, tomorrow night we are doing our monthly self-care message. So we're going to get a lot of Oracle messages from them today and tomorrow. And if you're in the Spirit Circle, tomorrow is also the Pendulum message because it's June 1st tomorrow. So they're going to give us our pendulum messages for the month. So join us in the Spirit Circle if you're not there. Okay, so let's see what they have to say. Inner child. And I will repeat the question again. All right. So pretty. So pretty. Love it. Little booklet. Okay, so lead team, what would you like us to see from a higher perspective? What would you like us to see? Now we're all going to hear something different, okay, and that's the point. All right, you tap into your own intuition and see. Oh, okay. Let's see. So that one really dropped. Let me see if that was the one or if there's two others that kind of came out. Okay, I'm going to put these in order. So I've got three. Did you want me to read one of these three cards? Yes. Okay, card number 1 on top. Yes. Card number 2. No. Card number 3. No. Okay. All right. I'll show you the image first, see if you pick up anything from the image. Pretty. You can always take a picture of it if you want. It's a 3 card. Say yes. This is what they want us to see from a higher perspective. Now is the time to be open and receive. Okay. Let's read more about that. Now is the time to be open and receive. Look at the inside of the box. Adorable. Okay. Number 30. All right. There are some journal prompts in here. Being truly open to life can be a bit unnerving. There are so many possibilities and unknowns, and we could never analyze them all. While there is much wisdom in weighing the options before us, sometimes there will be aspects of the future that we can never truly know until we walk that road. It is in these moments that we have to take a leap of faith and say yes. If you have pulled this card, now might be the time to open up and receive. And remember, the question was, what would you like us to see from a higher perspective? So please add your thoughts about this in the comments. This is the exercise. If you are not open to the many good things in life, they can pass us by. Practice saying yes to what you know will help you grow. There is abundance all around us. Sometimes we just need to make space for it to arrive. It's really interesting message because what's going on globally and with the governments feels very restrictive, doesn't it? And so this is the opposite of restrictive. So just because that's going on doesn't mean that has to be going on in your life or for us as a community, right? So the responsive journaling prompt, how does it feel in your body when you say yes to something new? How does it feel not knowing the outcome when you say yes? If it is a negative feeling, what is something you might be able to do to feel more positive about the unknown? Okay, thoughts? Something you needed to hear from a higher perspective. I'm going to have to be taking some notes, so I'm going to keep these aside for myself. Okay, next question. The language of letting go. What are we being asked to release? Isn't this crazy that that was the deck? I have 2 letting go decks. That other letting go deck has come up a lot in the last month or 2. This one hasn't. So this is the first time this one, at least for a little while. Yeah, I don't think we've used this very much. Yeah, look at how cool. Yeah, I could tell I hadn't used it because, I mean, it's energized and everything, and cleansed. But I could tell the box was kind of stiff. So cool. This is exciting. It's very colorful. Look at that. I always list all the decks in the description in case you guys want to take a look at them. Okay, so lead team, that one just popped right out of there. What are we being asked to release What are we being asked to release? That's my question. What are we being asked to release right now? I'm getting a lot of cards. So maybe they're going to want me to read a couple of them. Yep, another one just popped. Okay, what are we being asked to release? These cards are really easy to shuffle too. Not too slippery, not too sticky. Sometimes it really makes a difference. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I've got 5 cards in front of me, lead team. Did you want me to read one of those, at least one of those? Yes. Okay, card number 1. No. Card number 2. No. Card number 3. Yes. Card number 4. No. Card number 5. No. Okay. So I'll just show you the other ones. Number 1 was accepting change. I just won't read the full thing. Number 2 was focusing on peace. Number 4 was learning lessons at work. And number 5 was trusting in life. Trusting in life. Okay, very cool artwork. Okay, so what are we being asked to release? Interesting. Being true to myself. That's what we're being asked. How are we going to interpret that? What we're being asked to release. Okay, it says, today I will honor, cherish, and love myself. So obviously being asked to release the opposite of those things, right? Something that's getting in the way of that. When I get confused about what to do, I just have to remember that I need to be true to myself. When I get confused about what to do, I just need to remember to be true to myself. I will break free of the hold that others and their expectations have on me. Okay, so what are we being asked to release? Expectations, the hold that others have on us. Could be one of the ways you interpret that. What else? What are you being asked to release? And did this help you at all? Give you an idea? Okay, I'm going to set this one aside. Okay. Next is what new understanding is trying to emerge? And we're going to use notes from the universe. Notes from the universe. Love it. Mike Dooley, somebody in our community, offered this to me and introduced me to Mike. So very cool. Okay, these are really cool too because they're all just, it's quite simple. And then the messages are really cool. They're all just notes from the universe. And it's literally signed the universe. It's very cool. Okay, so lead team. What new understanding? Whoa, look at that. What new understanding is trying to emerge? What new, these cards are really the same as those last ones in terms of shuffling, but yeah, getting a lot of popping. What new understanding is trying to emerge right now? Oh boy, I'm getting a lot of them. Okay, let's see if I grab the one they want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Is the card you wanted in that pile of 7? Yes. Okay, card number 1. Yes. Oh, okay. Any others? No. You want me to read card number 1? All right, well, that was easy. Okay, card number 1. Again, what new understanding is trying to emerge? Okay, I'm going to have to read it this way. Have you ever seen a complete stranger across a room, street, or hallway and sent them a silent, I love you, just for the good it might do? No. Actually, I did do it once. And the universe says, I have. But then to me, they're not really strangers. Then again, neither are they to you. Stranger than fiction, the universe. There is no accident, no coincidence, and no strangers. So what new understanding is trying to emerge, you guys? Is we are not separate from each other, right? There are no strangers. I actually did this, and it was based on a card that we had gotten. I was standing in I think the Denver airport. And I remember silently saying something to each person, acknowledging each person, but it wasn't I love you. It was something else. I can't remember what it was. But that's cool. Have you ever seen a complete stranger across a room, street, or hallway and sent them in silence, I love you? Why don't we do that, you guys, for the next week? Just whoever you run into, just be like, I love you. Just for the good it might do. Just say, I love you. I mean, why even, let's not stop. The universe does it all the time. I just love this deck. That is so cool. Okay, so should we do this, you guys? Should anybody want to take on the challenge? Let's try to do that to people we see, okay? So, what new understanding is trying to emerge? What do you guys think about that one? I just got major chills. I'm going to keep that one aside. Okay. Yes, we love you too, lead team. Okay, so the next one is believe in your own magic. Believe in your own magic. So cute. And we are asking, oh, love it. Love it, love it, love it. Look at the colors on this one. Whoops, is that upside down? I just love all the Oracle decks. Okay, so what would help us move forward with greater wisdom and understanding? Lead team, what would help us move forward with greater wisdom and understanding? Anything? Anything? We had like 7 last time. They were just popping all over the place. Oh my God. No. Okay, that was just a mishap. I mean, literally half the deck just flew out of my hands. I cannot ask them about half the deck though. Okay. What would you guys do if half the deck flew out of your hands? I'm just going to have to reshuffle. That's all there is to it. Okay. Obviously, I mean, I don't know. I just maybe dropped them. That doesn't happen too often, though. Aha! That one popped right out. Any others, lead team? What would help us move forward with greater understanding, wisdom, and understanding? Okay, that looks like... Okay, is that the one you wanted us to read? Number 5? Yes? Yes? Okay. All right. Stars, you can manifest your every wish. That's what they want us to move forward with greater wisdom and understanding. You can manifest your every wish. Okay. I'm really starting to understand manifesting differently too. I am in the middle of another book that I'm reading all these books, just, you know, it depends on which one I feel like reading. But I'm reading David Icke's book, which is interesting. This one I'm reading in between our book club book. What is it called? The Roadmap. I think it's called The Roadmap. I'll link it below, but it's interesting. But it is, I mean, it's very researched and scientific so far, which is really good. So, does you guys know who David Icke is? he's not the most positive person to listen to. So, but his take on the universe is different and interesting. But it also, if you're not used to it, it can cause you some anxiety. So just be careful. It did for me in the beginning, but now I'm just intrigued. I'm just more intrigued by it. But it's really helping me understand the energy that we're actually living in. At least it's an idea. It's just an idea. Okay, you can manifest your every wish. This is what they want us to move forward with greater wisdom and understanding about. So if you haven't done much studying about manifesting and how to utilize the frequencies, that's actually what I think we want to do, is utilize the frequency and our vibration to manifest, then maybe that's something worth looking into, because that is something they want us to move forward with greater wisdom and understanding. It's time for you to take your goals and turn them into your reality. Create that dream board. Wish on those shooting stars. Write in a daily manifestation journal. Cast a small or large spell. The universe is waiting to give you exactly what you deserve. Given that it's best for everyone involved, keep in mind that you also deserve to believe that you deserve it. Okay? I don't know about the dream board. That kind of stuff, I'm a little beyond at this point. I think it's more than that, but it's a good place to start, I guess. But I really, what do you guys think about that in terms of from your wisdom that you currently have? Share your manifesting wisdom. And if you have any good books for people to read, anything like that, that would help in this area. Okay, so something they want us to gain more understanding on. And now the last message, we've got the unicorn and the dragon message. And this was just what additional message, so it's kind of cool. Related to the micromoon energy would most help us at this time. Okay, so lead team, what additional message would help us the most at this time? This is the unicorns, magic of unicorns. Magic of Unicorns. And there's a book, and this is one of the books that we did in the Spirit Circle, actually. So if you join the practice level 2 of the Spirit Circle, you always have access to those book clubs. So, okay, lead team, what additional message would help us most at this time? Okay. Let's see. I've got 4 cards that just fell. Okay, do you want me to read one of those 4? Yes. Okay, card number 1. Oh, yes. Any of the others? Oh, I've gotten the card number 1 twice today. Okay. So, again, additional message related to the micromoon that would help us the most at this time. It's a 15, which is 1 plus 5 is a 6. Anybody paying attention to all the numbers here, if you have something to offer, that'd be great. Cosmic rainbow. Look for the pot of gold, accept joy. That's a good one. Manifesting too. Kind of related. Yep. Being true to yourself. It's time to be open and receive. They're all the same messages, you guys. Say yes, be open to receiving. The I love you, spreading love, basically spreading love, being true to yourself, looking for the pot of gold, and it's time to manifest your dreams. They're all related. So this is really good energy. Really good energy right now. So be very careful how you're spending your time over the next week. Get out of that negative rut or any negativity, that you can. Okay. So this card indicates that a cloud is behind you. Awesome. The rain has gone. A beautiful rainbow, a cosmic symbol of hope, is now appearing in the sky. When you see one, if your heart leaps with joy, your unicorn opens a new doorway for you. What? This card reminds you to stay optimistic. Be positive, expectant, and full of faith, for something unexpected lies ahead. Unlock the portal and look for the pot of gold that awaits. It is filled with good things and even a little magic. This is a reward for all you have already learned and accomplished on your journey. The enchantment may come in any form, but it will fulfill your dearest hopes and desired outcomes. That's awesome. Okay. You guys, so positive. And the last one is the dragon. I just think that's so cool how both of those came up. The elementals. Well, they're not elementals, are they? They're not considered the elementals, but still. Similar, maybe. I don't know. Okay. All right. So lead team, final additional message related to the micromoon energy that would most help us at this time. Right? The elementals are like the fairies. That's the only elemental I can think of. What other ones? Or dragons and unicorns are not considered elementals, are they? I don't know. They feel like they should be a part of the family. Okay, I got two. Lead team. Whoop. Did you want me to read one of those two? Yes. Okay, card number one. Oh, that's 3 ones, you guys. Card number 2. No. Okay, 3 ones. Look at us. Okay. Here it is. Royal Blue and Gold Dragon. This royal blue and gold dragon strengthens you to stand in your power with wisdom. Awaken to your own majesty. It's the same message. Same message. Being true to yourself. Being true to yourself. Remember, I will break free of the hold that others and their expectations have on me. That was what was to be released. If you release that, you'll be more true to yourself. And now strengthens this royal blue and gold dragon, strengthens you to stand in your power with wisdom. Awaken to your own majesty. Wear your cloak of power with pride. Wow. All right, let's see what else they have to say. Ooh, how am I going to find this one? It is not in alpha order. Okay, I'll have to pause you here for a sec. Okay, she does have an index in the beginning, and they're based on 4th dimensional dragons, 5th dimensional dragons, and 7th dimensional, and 9th dimensional. So she skips 6 and 8. So this one is a 5th dimensional dragon. Page 70, which is kind of cool because that's where Earth is ascending to. Okay, let's see. A royal blue and gold dragon is lighting up the gifts and talents you carry in your aura. So you could ask this dragon to do that. It is breathing courage, support, and dignity into you so that you can wear your cloak of power and wisdom with pride. Most important of all, it is awakening you to who you truly are. It is enabling you to radiate your special light. This dragon is always with you. It holds your sword of truth, so Archangel Michael can enable you to speak and act with truth and honor at all times. It roars at those who try to diminish you and befriends those who empower you. You have all the support you need to teach divine majesty by example. What? Wow. That is pretty powerful. Holy schmoly, you guys. This was cool. This ended up, I enjoyed this. If I don't say so myself. They did it though. So yeah, let me know what you think. What did you get out of this whole reading? How did you see it connected to the blue moon and micromoon energy? And is there anything that you really needed to hear today? So let us know. Let's have a conversation about it. Okay. All right. I'll see you tomorrow night for the self-care message that the lead team has for the month of June. Can you believe it's June already? Of 26. Holy schmoly. Okay, you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.